Okay, we're going to be looking at how to find the volume of a cylinder. So remember, cylinder is anything round, tube, pencil, pen, that's a cylinder, that's a type of cylinder. Pop can, that's a cylinder. We're looking at volume, so how much space it takes up. So if you look at a pop can, it usually has 360, I forget exactly, it's 365, 333 for some, and that's how much volume it takes up, how much space it takes up. So that's what we're trying to find out. So just follow along on here. So to find the volume of a cylinder, you must, and there's definitely not enough room in here for me, find the area of the circle base. Whew. Area of the circle base, so whatever the bottom of it is. So if this is your cylinder, you need to find out the area of that right there. Very poorly drawn. And then times it, then multiply it by the height, so whatever the height is right there. So the area of this, multiply it by that. All right, so the equation to find the volume of a cylinder is volume equals base times height. But more importantly, or, this is the more important one, is pi, remember 3.14, times radius squared. So that right there gives you the area of the circle times the height. So pi, aka 3.14, times radius, we'll just keep this r, radius squared, times height. So multiply those three together, you'll find it. All right, so I just want to review a bit about how to find the area of a circle. The area of a circle is that first part of the equation. The pi times radius squared. Pi times radius squared. And it's always radius. So you need to remember radius is half of the circle. It's half the circle. So let's take an example right here. So radius, r, half the circle, or half the diameter is a word for going all the way across. And then of course pi equals 3.14. So this right here, right away we have the diameter. What are we going to have to do? We have to split that in two. So divided by 2. Divided by 2, we're going to get 6.5. So right here, 6.5. All right, and now we have the equation. So it is 3.14 times 6.5 squared times nothing. Right, we're just finding the area of a circle. That's it. And what I'm going to say, guys, instead of squaring, because quite often people will times it by 2, just repeat this twice. So 3.14 times 6.5 times 6.5. Don't use the squaring, just type it straight in like that. Do not use the squaring button. So when you're typing into a calculator, it can just be 3.14 times, instead of 6.5 squared, just do 6.5 times 6.5. And then there'll be no mess ups. A lot of people just do times 2. And we get 132.67, we're going to say. Just go to the second decimal point right there and round up with it. So 132.67. This is meters squared. Meters squared. Because basically what we're doing to find the volume of a cylinder is to find this and then multiply it by the height. All right, so let's do an example for the volume of a cylinder. Well, right away we can see we have the diameter here, so what we have to do first is, so when you see the line going all the way through the circle, you have to divide by 2, so you have the radius. So divide by 2, and we get 2.5. So radius equals 2.5. Awesome. Always make sure you do that. Look at it. It's kind of the pre-work before you move on. So what is missing here? Pi times radius squared times height. The height right there is going to be 1.4 times height. So 3.14, that's pi. Radius is 2.5, we found out, squared, times the height, which is 1.8, pardon me. 1.8. Then 3.14 times 2.5 times 2.5, because that's the same as squared, times 1.8. And you're just plugging it in there, and that's it, that's all. 1.34 times 2.5 times 2.5 times 1.8 gives us something that doesn't seem, oh yeah, right there, 35.325, or 35.33 meters. And now we're dealing in cubed, meters cubed. Okay, we got 6 questions on there. Good luck.